Let's talk about a different environment altogether. That's in Los Angeles as they introduced their 30-year-old head coach Sean McVay today. The big question on everybody's mind, of course, BMAC, directed at the former offensive coordinator, was how McVay's offensive scheme will fit the quarterback, Jared Goff, who doesn't know where the sun rises and sets. Take a listen.
That quarterback position is the most important position. It's the most difficult position. It's the most important position. And when you have a guy that you feel like can do the things that you're asking him to do, you've got a chance to compete week in and week out. And sitting down with Jared, you can feel his passion and the drive that he has to come back and respond in year two and be better.
Okay, there's the new youngest head coach in the history of the league. Is his success all predicated on Jared Goff's success? And if there is no success for 16, there's no success for the head coach.
I'm not going to say that because, teams can make moves with their quote-unquote franchise player. We saw it with your old stomping grounds in the Washington Redskins.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
They decided to part ways with RG3.
And it took a new coach to come in there.
It took a new coach, exactly.
Mike Shanahan was out.
I think the Rams have to be realistic with themselves.
Okay.
They got to understand this is going to be a building process. This could be a 3-year process before the foundation is done. Because you look at their roster, their lack thereof when it comes to talent, it's going to take time. You do not have a first and a third rounder this season. You have a lot of answers and not enough resources to answer all these questions. You have a lot of questions you got to answer.
Can Sean McVay do what Jay Gruden did after a little while in D.C., which was, and this week he went, Robert Griffin III is my guy. Remember that?
Yep.
Jay Gruden. And then he quit. Well, maybe he's not my guy. Can he go away from Jared Goff? Or because they invested so much in him, he has to square peg, round hole, and make this thing fit?
He has to make it fit for at least 2 years.
Wow.
Maybe 3 years. Because this is going to be year one for Sean McVay, year two for Jared Goff. It's like, okay,
we got to make
this is the intro. This is what we're trying to do, right? Now the next year is like, okay, we need to see flashes here and there. Year three was like, okay, now I need to see consistency. For year three of McVay as the head coach, that would be year 4 for Jared Goff. So by that time, you need to start seeing flashes of we're going in the right direction instead of just going around in circles.
And if they're not going in the right direction by that point, it could be a new quarterback and a new head coach 2-3 years down the road.
Potentially.
In La La Land.